right here, right now, let me run down the bracket. Um, ooh, buddy, if this were a pay per view, dog, this shit would be crazy. Like, these matches are insane, and the way they just kind of shook out was just based on order of draft. So
No five
nobody.
matches.
Hmm.
No 5-star matches in there.
Uh, you know what, bro? I think there actually are in here, but yeah, more than no. We got some 5 stars in here. Um, starting with this one, number one seed Samoa Joe facing. This is going to be crazy. The American Badass version of the Undertaker. Yeah, see, I couldn't believe I got him that low, but yeah. So it'll be Samoa Joe versus the American Badass Undertaker. The next round is Brock Lesnar taking on Walter Gunther. That's gonna be crazy. That would be crazy, I should say. Miro and Jeff Cobb, and then Kenta Kobashi versus Farouk. APA Farouk, by the way. We're talking
Okay.
the meatiest, slappiest version of Ron Simmons at that point. It was whooping niggas' asses, boy, for real. Then on the other side of the bracket, we got Bray Wyatt versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Reinforce that ring. Rikishi. These the boys over here. Rikishi versus Vader. Big fan of Vader. Woof. We got Bobby Lashley taking on Scott Steiner, and then here we go. The founder of the feast. Thank you for the recap. Last we spoke on Rasslecast Power Hour. We still here with the homies. We still got Motor City Oprah. We still got Dame 3_313. Still here, and we about to get down.
How many of them popsicles you gonna eat, Cheyenne?
Oh shit! Keith Lee and Big E on the reload.
Dang.
That's like when niggas used to kill you on 007 on the reload. Y'all, that's speaking to a very specific audience.
I got that reference.
All right. Everybody's got this, huh? All right, man. So let me run down the bracket one more time, just
My
in case
chest
you.
hurts.
That mean we having a good time, bro. All right. The business is fixing to pick up. All right. So Big Meaty Mania, we here. Samoa Joe in the first round taking on the American Badass.
American
Undertaker.
Badass.
I picked him on purpose because I feel like this is also not Cheyenne's favorite taker. So she may not lean so hard into like
plotting.
always for him.
Plotting.
I just be trying to. Plus, no, but when we talk about big meaty, I think this is him at his meatiest when he's like, Taz is calling his hands the soup bones. He's like, he was definitely blood doping at that point in time, bro, because that nigga got smooth as hell. And I mean that I mean that as a compliment because that nigga was moving really quick too at that speed, so at that size. So and then we've sung the praises of Samoa Joe so much on this podcast. I think everybody knows how we feel about him here.
We fans.
Cheyenne and Dame, they yeah. Who you guys got in this one? You guys get the first 2 votes.
I'm going American Badass Undertaker. Taker was moving fast off of them ropes. Yep. I believe he was probably closer to 3 bills or a little bit over those in those days because he was wearing that T-shirt over them overalls.
Hilarious. They was knocking back a few more brews, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't have to worry about wearing the trench coat and all of that. Like we was getting real Undertaker. So I'm feeling like Taker in those days was probably a little bit more dangerous than a normal dead man Undertaker. Yeah. And I love Samoa Joe. I believe his run in TNA was probably the best when he was X Division champ. We were getting the best Samoa Joe, but I'm still taking American Badass Undertaker.
Yeah, that Joe was beating everybody ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the stuff of legends from Joe when he had the X Division run.
Cheyenne Lene.
Yeah, I'm of course my loyalty. I'm sticking with American Badass Taker because, like, unpopular opinion, I know a lot of people don't really care for his run when he was American Bad Ass Taker. But the reason why I love him is the exact same thing that y'all are saying. Like, it seems like that was probably when he was in his best shape. Like, he was bigger, but like you can tell like his moves and the way that he performed was like much quicker. Like, and I don't know, he just seemed like he was like his most powerful self as American Bad Ass Taker, which to me was crazy because it's like you spent, the majority of your career building it around this other character, but like this is who the most powerful version of yourself has came through, this version, which to me was crazy. And like it was just a different side of him that I just really love. So I'm definitely going American Badass Taker.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that was also when he started mixing in the MMA. He did that's when The Last Ride came out.
Yeah.
The Last Ride was crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, he about to powerbomb that nigga. Wait, what?
Oh
He
yeah.
sort of raised him above his head and then
He about
powerbomb?
to lift that nigga. He about to
He used
super
to like
powerbomb.
lift. Yeah, they
Yeah.
like up to the damn heavens.
And he had that Hell's Gate submission move too.
The Hell's Gate, yeah. So he was throwing the soup bones and yeah. He was mixing it up. He was making his offense look a little more believable than that Michael Myers style of the early '90s.
When he was choking Hulk Hogan.
Choking the shit out of Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, and Dame, let's not forget he was still walking the top ropes, unlike you.
Right.
I can walk the top rope. I just need a wrestling ring.
All right.
Yo, for anybody who's not up to speed, Dame swears to God that he could do old school on the top rope. Nigga's never been in a ring.
If it can support a 7-foot man, I'm 200 pounds. I can do it. I can do it.
Damon.
Nigga's never done it before.
I love the confidence, though. I love the confidence.
Hey, man.
Dame,
he believes in
before I say,
himself.
have you ever hit the ropes, bro?
No, but it can be. I was a high school athlete. I played JV football. I played junior varsity football. I can do it.
Dave, I need you to find a wrestling ring ASAP, man. We got to put this to rest.
We've been trying to find a ring. Dame has been holding on to this fantasy
that's
for
why
a
y'all
good
are
5 years.
Y'all are not that man's real friends. Because nigga does not need to be trying to do that shit.
We keep telling him, like, dang, find a ring. Find a ring.
I know y'all swear this is the only way he's going to learn. Just ignore it, bro.
Eric, I'll be honest, and this might sound crazy. I feel like I can do the red arrow off the top rope
today
on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
You don't even need to know. You don't even need to know what a red arrow is.
Dame, I won't let you do that. I'll let you try old school, but you ain't red arrow and nothing in my vicinity, bro. Oh my God.
Somebody, please pick Undertaker and Samoa Joe.
Kelly, go next. Go next, Kelly.
I got Taker, man. I'm going to go with American Badass.
I thought it was going to get more interesting. Eric, what were we going to do?
I went Joe. Joe guys.
Yeah, I was going to do MAGA take. Actually, the last ride is legit one of my favorite finishes.
No, it's insane. No, for real. Yeah, I just really, I don't know. I think I think Joe's style throughout his entire career has been just like to be a nasty buzzsaw, and that's kind of like, oh, that's like right up my alley. But yeah, no, of course, MAGA Taker for sure. Let's go. Moving on. Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. Brother. And this is the way it shook out. Anybody who's already got their mind made up, go right ahead.
Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
I'm going on this one.
What's up?
I'm going Gunther on this one.
Okay.
Cheyenne?
I'm going Brock Lesnar, and I've never been a fan for real of Brock Lesnar, of course, because he broke Taker's streak. But I developed a new level of like kind of respect from him with that Cody Rhodes match.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
I did too, and I did like Brock already.
I was like, all right, I fuck with him, and I don't know, I've never really cared for Gunther. He reminds me of like a '90s Disney evil villain in a Disney movie.
That's your
Hunchback.
name too.
I just never really like cared for Gunther, but like respect because I know he has, his right now like his whole like title that his run.
Intercontinental run, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
his run. So
Somebody finally
respect.
beat the Honky Tonk Man's record of it's just
Yeah.
like. And let's be honest, the Honky Tonk didn't even win those matches. He was like just getting disqualified or running away, and it was like, "Yo, this nigga held the belt for so." I'm like, he just ran away with it.
Right. But yeah, I'm
That
going
time
back on this
spent
one.
with the belt, that's why they had to give it to Gunther to give it some legitimacy back.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, he's crazy,
that's
bro.
fair.
Like his the match we just watched, Chad Gable, where he
Yeah.
basically murders him in front of his children, but it was like he
Yeah.
had to. In order to like win that match, he basically had to knock his head off,
Right.
Yeah.
so yeah, there I saw like people in the comments, oh, he buried him with the finish. I'm like, no, he didn't. He 100% put him over because he was desperate at that
Mhm.
point. He had to do all that terrible
Pulled
shit
out all the
at the end
stops.
in front of
Yeah.
his kid. Like he had to do all those moves in a row in order to keep that little man down in front of his family. Like, no. And I do think that Chad Gable should be the one to take it off of him, of course.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Eric, who's your vote?
Give me Gunther.
So we're tied. Oh, I'm the
we're tied.
tiebreaker.
You.
We're gonna go Suplex City. Let's go. We're gonna take Brock to the next round.
I'm
Yeah.
with it. Hey, Marc Rob, thanks. Really glad to see that people are seeing the work that I'm putting in out here. To raise awareness. Black Lives Matter.
He just looked racist.
Hire. Hey, no, come on. I'm right here.
Brock
Hey.
looked racist.
No, what? Oh, I look racist. Like,
He looks like the dog Chico from next Friday.
Oh,
yeah. You think I don't know that?
He lives on
body
a farm in
shaming me?
Saskatchewan by himself. He's saying nigga out there on that farm.
No, I'm not.
Low key, that tattoo probably on his chest is gonna be like a noose.
oh shit!
And then they changed it at the last minute.
Oh,
Like, I don't know, that tattoo just looked kind of racist to me every time I see it. I'm like, I don't know, I just get a bad vibe about it.
Look like a police nightstick.
it does look like a nightstick.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we got Brock going on. Next we got Miro versus Cobb. I'll go ahead. I pick Miro. I think I'm gonna go Cobb. He's a little meatier, bro. He's like
he's a big meaty man.
He's a big old boy, man. Like like niggas look like their muscles look like couch cushions.
Yeah.
He's like one of them niggas, bro. Like he'd be like, ooh wee, like.
Yeah.
Ooh, you a big like he comes into like a southern household and they call him a big rascal. You know what I mean? Like they call him some shit like that. You a big old rascal, ain't you? Come on now.
That's funny.
Yeah, they know he wants to eat a lot. Plus he's like
got enough.
I'm sorry, say it again.
They're looking at the food like I'm not sure we got enough for everybody.
Yeah. He'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. They keep bringing him cornbread and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got Jeff Cobb.
I'm going with Jeff Cobb too. I want Miro to win, but he's a loser in everywhere he goes.
Oh shit!
Ow.
Damn.
Oh shit!
He's got all the working tools to be great, but then he's not.
Damn.
Is anyone going to argue against that?
I'm not, because I'm picking Jeff Cobb.
Oh,
so I mean, I don't know. And I'm not even in defense of Miro right now, but I think like I was watching the Redeemer gimmick that he started, and he's like, it sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger making up a story as he goes. And it doesn't
That is hilarious.
like I know it's stupid, but he seems like he's having a blast. So I'm just like, just go ahead, man. But yeah, I'm going Jeff Cobb. We got 3. We don't need it. we can keep it moving. Kento Kobashi versus Farouk. Again, I'll remind you, this is APA Farouk.
I'm never going against nobody black against
There it
another.
is.
So I'll be taking Farouk.
I'm going
That's
for Farouk.
interesting.
That's a layup. I'm going for Farouk. That's a layup for me.
I'm also going with Farouk, but it's just interesting to piggyback off of Dame's comment. I've always just found it funny how he went from Farouk with the nation and representing the niggas to tag teaming with the white man.
The niggas. So what probably
But-
one of the most racist looking white men of all of like pro wrestling history. Nigga, like
Yeah.
when I say looking, I'm throwing up air quotes. But you know, he's definitely a dickhead, like for sure.
100%.
JBL said nigga, he just didn't say it around Ron Simmons.
No, he better.
he knew better.
That boy, he was gooder than a broke dick dog when it came to saying that around. He knew he wasn't about to say that shit at all.
He wasn't, man. What?
Mm-mm. Hell no. Oh, this is why I can't say it. Never mind. All right, so that's the first round moving. I mean, yeah, that's the first round of the first half of the bracket. We got Taker versus Brock coming up in the next one. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
More history. We got Jeff Cobb going against Farouk. And before we move on to the other side of this bracket, I want to take a break and I want to ask you all who's responsible for this.
Well, the podcast is an audio medium.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to explain what you're holding up to the listening audience?
I'm holding up Exhibit A. It's the 25th anniversary of the Hitman Hart documentary, Wrestling with Shadows. If you see right here, if that is supposed to be Vince's shadow, it is.
That's Paul Heyman.
So you got a donkey.
Like Paul Bear.
He cheated up for Tuesday. Holy shit!
And it looks stupid. It's like a bad BBL.
The thighs don't match.
I'm sure
it's a regular BBL then.
Right.
Oh, the thighs don't match.
No, I was adding the honorific, a bad BBL when it like swooped down and then still try to pick up, but it's like nah.
Look like a capital P.
How half of this flat? Like,
Besides that shadow, that's a great cover.
Yeah. No, I love the shadow.
You like
I'm
the
not body
shadow?
shaming the shadow. I'm just saying it's not Vince.
Gotcha. Definitely not Vince.
It's not Vince. That's what I'm saying. This nigga Brett, he all taking that shit in stride, like, yeah, you know.
He's too cool for school, man.
Yeah. So who's to blame?
Well, what are the features of other than the botched BBL? What are the features of the documentary that you got there?
Botched BBL.
Loaded, bro. Transferred and restored from the Betacam Master.
Restoration.
Audio commentary featuring me, Bret the Hitman Hart, and Wrestling
shit.
Observer newsletter editor Dave Meltzer.
Oh, God damn.
Dave Meltzer gives us 57 stars, as he says.
Stars.
He says stars. The Anatomy of the Screwjob, 2022, 23 minutes long. A new interview with me, Bret the Hitman Hart. You know, somebody's gonna ask if it was a work, and I lose my shit.
Oh, can't wait.
And there's one with Paul J. You guys know Paul J, I guess. I don't know. Screwjob specific commentary. There's another interview with me in 2008 where I keep talking about it.
Keep going back to the well, huh, Brett?
Man, that's what you know how many people kept asking me about that? And I was just like, I'd like to move on with my life. And then I was like, I'll talk to you later. Bill Goldberg, I tell you how I would have shot Bill Goldberg.
That's what's up. That's the bonus featurette. That's what's up.
That's in there. The life and death of Owen. Nothing funny about that.
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
R.I.P. to the GOAT. Booklet featuring an interview with Sally Blake. Reversible cover artwork. English subtitles for both films.
All right, there it is.
Very generous gift.
That's a very nice gift. Very nice.
Very nice.
I know. That's what's up. That's what's up. Too bad we'll never know who got it for you.
Son of a
Too
bitch.
bad.
It was me, Austin.
All right. Yeah, well, I'm just thankful that my friends are sweetie beaties.
There it is.
All right. And now we're really friends off the podcast, guys. All right, let's get to the second half of this. Because I do have a hard out. I'm just writing on the other side. Let's start with Bray Wyatt versus Bam Bam Bigelow.
Ooh.
I will go first. Bam Bam.
Ooh.
R.I.P. once again to another goat, but I got Bam Bam in this.
To
A lot of people.
They can
Vader
have this
too.
match in heaven.
Yeah, they sure could.
They could have this
Sure
match in
could,
heaven,
man.
actually.
Unfortunately.
Man.
This is a really good one. Like when you said this one, this was the one that I'm like, damn, I really don't know.
I went with
Really
my
good.
first take. I didn't even think too much about it, man, because I'm right. It's a tough one. I just
Yeah,
went
it's
with my
hard.
gut said.
Damn, I just want to see the shoulder tackles in that motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'll take Bray.
Okay.
I'm going Bam Bam.
Oh, that's because he's your close personal friend.
No, I took Hyphen's approach to it. Like I just got to go to first take.
Mhm.
Like
Close
who do I
personal
think?
friend Scott Bigelow.
Ooh.
Yeah, who do I
Well-
think? Just when I look at the matchup, I'm thinking Bam Bam.
All
But I
right.
would like to see Bray
Yeah.
put Bam Bam in the Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So Cheyenne, I'm gonna let you have the tiebreaker. I'm gonna go
Oh.
Bray.
Okay. All right.
Shit.
Well, first mine.
Bray.
All right.
Bray.
We'll take it.
Hey, all right.
That's a tough one. I expected
ahead,
that one
Bray.
to be split. I expected a split decision there for sure.
I'm not mad at that.
No, nobody is. All right, we got Bray going on. Rest in peace to the God. Bam Bam. Even though, never mind. I'll send y'all a Kevin Nash YouTube shoot interview about Bam Bam later.
Jeez.
All right, man. The meat don't stop, bro. Here we go. It's Rikishi versus Bam. Big
Wait a
Man
minute.
Vader.
Don't.
The meat don't stop.
I gotta write that down. Okay.
Yeah, the meat
Meat
goes
don't
on.
stop, bro. Let's do
And
it.
the meat don't stop.
We're
Bam,
talking
bam.
Rikishi. Oh no, go ahead. Get your shit off. I thought you.
And the meat goes on.
Yeah, right.
Ah,
The meat goes on, dog.
that was a classic. That
Okay,
was a good
whispers. Yeah, can we get the whispers for this shit?
I think they'd be down to do Rasslecast.
Yeah. Now, what you mean by meat? All right. Rikishi versus Big Van Vader.
Vader time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vader.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time.
Sweep. Sweep it up.
Oh, goddamn. Wallace. Big Van Vader moving on. Afterthought. Listen, man. I would love to get a beer with Rikishi. Hell, I'd love to get a beer with Vader. But I don't think I want to be across the ring from either one of them.
No.
But Vader's the one who's actively going to try to kill you. So
Yeah.
I'm all set. Let's go. Moving on. Bobby Lashley versus Scott Steiner.
Bobby Lashley.
Well, per my black policy.
Hilarious. Please
But
refer
also-
to my previous racial memo, please.
But that's another one, dog. Write it down. per my black policy.
Per my black policy. Oh man, I gotta use
All right.
Uh,
But I mean, also like I mean, I drafted Scotty Steiner in this whole thing, but I don't know, man. Like Bobby's still doing it. I think he's doing it a lot safer than most guys. I trust him a little more to not be like super erratic. just like in life in general. And yeah, they're both freaks of nature, but I gotta go Bobby.
There it is.
Okay. Dame.
Anybody else?
I'm going Bobby per the black policy.
There it is.
Yeah, same.
Gosh.
Bobby moves on.
Oh, is it a
Who's
sweep?
on?
Exact same
Hey,
reason.
man.
Kellen, would you sweep it?
Yeah, I was going Bobby.
Okay.
Sweep it up.
Sweep it up there, man. Pass this on to so that they can Scott Steiner can clean up his shonies and
Jeez.
shoo black teenagers off his lawn.
And try to read a book with Brian.
Come on. Do you like green eggs and ham or not? Come on.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
Sound it out. Come on.
Eggs. Eggs.
Yo, that nigga Sam I Am was aggressive, bro. Come on, dog. You know you want these green eggs and ham.
Peer pressure.
Right. You know, I think green eggs and ham are a sponsor of the meat tournament.
I think it's so funny how like they teach you in school like not to fall into peer pressure. Like don't do what your friends are doing, and then they tell you to read shit like green eggs and ham.
Oh, he was on his ass about them
Man.
fucking like nigga, get away from me with the goddamn ham, bro. Like it's green, nigga. I'm good.
Right. Moldy ass ham.
You don't
Nigga,
want
you
this
ain't
moldy
trying to make a house though.
and these moldy eggs.
Them greens, right? He's just running around with them shits too, like all outside on a plate like this and shit. Like,
Exposing them to all type of bacteria.
have you ever had these bitches in a house though? Eat these motherfuckers with a mouse, like mice. That nigga Sam I Am is a fucking lunatic.
They need to hire Sam I Am to get people about their extended warranty.
That's big extended warranty. Have you tried to? Would you like our protection plan? Like, nah, man. Trying to overcome objections. Anyway, all right, man. Here we go. We come to the end of the first round. It's a whole lot of meat over here, brother.
Whole lot of meeting going on.
Whole lot of meat.
A lot of meat going on.
These are some of the biggest boys, and we got Keith Lee and Big E. Oh,
I
man.
hate this matchup.
I hate it so much. I'm gonna. I want to move them. I want to move them both on, but that's gonna make the next round even worse.
I'm gonna vote for Keith Lee, even though I want to vote for Big E. I'm gonna throw one out there for Keith. I'm gonna throw one out there for Keith.
I'm going.
You know what, Kellen? And you know what, Kellen?
What?
Keith Lee.
I'm going Big E.
Ooh.
I'm also going Big E.
Oh. Down to Dame.
Dame will do it. Dame.
I'm going to take the rogue pick and go with Keith Lee.
Upset.
All right.
First round.
It's fine, bro. I just wanted to get that one over with because we got more pain coming up per our black policy. It's coming back to bite us in the ass, bro. But it's all good. All right, so that's the end of the second half of the bracket. Is Bray Wyatt and Big Van Vader move on, and in the next round we get Bobby Lashley and Keith Lee. So y'all want to just get that one over with?
Yeah, sure. I'm voting Keith Lee again.
Wow.
I'm going with the Almighty.
I would have to agree with the lady. I'm going with Bobby Lashley.
Well, Eric, you got the tiebreaker, Keith Lee.
Hey.
Oh, this decision has already been made. We're going Bobby Lashley.
There ain't no doubt here.
That weak ass music.
Fuck the mother niggas, because I'm down for my niggas. What?
Right. Weak ass trumpet. Weak ass tuba, nigga. It's like they was like, I want you to take this tuba, and I want you to watch Bobby Lashley work out, and then whatever that sounds like, you do it with a tuba. I was like, all right, fine, I guess so.
Okay.
A stiff ass salute. Bum, bum, bum. All right, fuck it, I'll do it. Per my black policy. Yeah, I guess I got to do the stupid thing that Bobby Lashley does. All right, but moving on. Hell, Bobby Lashley, we back. I'm gonna hop around. Let's go Taker Brock.
I'm not doing this twice. Taker.
All right.
Brock already broke my once.
Exactly. Taker, y'all better make the right decision here.
Oh
He's
shit!
gonna walk off the show.
Oh,
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I also vote for Undertaker.
All right.
oh, there it is.
There we go. Were you going Brock at all?
No, I was not. No, I was
Not after WrestleMania 30,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, I mean, I figure if we got to get off one person's grass, I'll go with the guy who doesn't use a fucking bow and arrow. I'll go against the guy with the bad knees. Give me Take. All right. So that takes us to Jeff Cobb and Farouk.
Farouk.
The black policy wins here. Farouk.
Oh man. I'll give Jeff Cobb just because I think
Sympathy vote.
no, I think he's meatier.
Yo.
Pause.
He is meteor.
He got
No pause.
No,
Yeah,
no
no,
bricks.
no
No
pause.
bricks. Rolling stop signs.
No. I'm very secure. Niggas meaty.
This nigga's meaty.
Cheyenne, you were going to vote for Farouk too,
title.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was voting for Farouk.
Yeah,
Okay.
Farouk. All right. So that's gonna be Taker and Farouk in the semifinals. Oh boy. And then we got one more left in the quarterfinals. We got Bray Wyatt versus Big Van Vader.
Ooh, shit.
I'm gonna take Bray.
I'm gonna do
I feel
Bray.
like my nigga Vader would hurt Bray.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
I do too.
It's a 2-2. You say Bray, Marc Rob?
Yeah, I'm going Bray again. So you got the tiebreaker again.
Oh, it's time, baby. It's time. It's Vader time. All right.
All right.
All right. We're going with Frankie the Enforcer's dad versus Bobby Lashley. And Taker versus Farouk. All right. Hell, man. Let's go Taker Farouk. Do we see how this is going?
Crazy.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. Taker and Farouk. Which Taker? This badass
American Bad Ass.
Versus APA for
versus APA Farouk.
ABA versus APA.
So
Proud of yourself, aren't you?
That was pretty good.
Mm-mm.
Barry Horowitz there.
All right.
so who's gonna
ABA versus APA, and I feel like I'm going. This is how I did the equation to come up with my decision. So you got APA
right.
versus ABA, and then when you take out the A's, you got BP, and BP stands for Black people. So I'm going with Farouk.
Oh my god.
The
So
math just happened.
It's really hard to argue with that math.
It's girl math.
Girl, man.
Hey, welcome
Black
to
math right there.
Yeah.
No, it is.
I'm going. You convinced me. I'm going with Farouk on this one.
Yeah, damn. I had
So
already. No, go ahead.
oh Eric, what were you gonna say?
No.
This is not how podcasting works. So I was gonna say, who's gonna be the brave soul to actually take MAGA take over Farouk? Is anyone gonna be the brave soul to do it?
So aside from Cheyenne's math problem that kind of solves it all, I was going Farouk anyway, just because, like, at that point in time, I feel like Taker was almost like a little artistic, so now I have to nitpick on this part. When I think of just like meat as a style, like I think of Meat Strong style, I always think Ron Simmons, especially like heel or being allowed to be an asshole Ron Simmons. Like that just speaks more to the style of this tournament to me. Taker's a little, he was getting a little technical, and it was like, hey, nigga, like, it was just like, as far as like being able to qualify for this. So I'm going Farouk just because I feel like he was just like throwing and landing more haymakers. So
Farouk advances, but Kellen, which way were you going to vote?
If I was trying to be the tiebreaker, I was going to vote for Taker.
Yeah. No,
I would have voted for Taker also. I would have voted for Taker.
Yeah, it was like 45-55% to me. This was rough.
It was a very close contest. Absolutely.
I failed to mention that that I passed out this bracket to many others, and there were people that had Taker in the finals. There were people who had I think everybody's going Brock, and I'm like, no. It's like, no.
Your answer to
that. No. And that's fine. Does this tournament take place in one night? Or does it take place over?
It's got to take over multiple weeks, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but like,
I think it's more fun one night. Steel cage, man.
Like a King of the Ring night.
Yeah, I think I'd throw up if I had to watch like all of these matches. Is like this was just it was just big meaty mania. I feel like I would just get tired of hearing the heavy.
You wouldn't even get your like money's worth for real, like because they gonna get tired. Like they big as shit.
Toward the end, yeah, them last matches is gonna be boring as shit. Like,
yeah. That's why I said you got split it up.
It's just gonna sound like somebody smacking a side of beef out there. It's gonna be real quiet.
Yeah, they just gonna be like throwing their weight around because like at that point they just lazy and they just gonna rely on their size to like win the match, but it's not gonna show really like their athleticism at all if it was like all in the same night.
And the other thing is, I think like these first rounds are so intense, like it would suck to have to do anything after those matches. Like, Brock versus Gunther, like you got to have that match at the Cell ring that they built in Dragon Ball Z. Like, them niggas got to fight over theirs. Like Kenta Kobashi slapping Farouk in the throat. Like, none of these are like they're sweeps, but like Keith Lee and Big E, like everybody be crying at the end of that match. Like, you're hoping that E's gonna be okay the whole time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can write that story. I could write this entire story. Anyway, on the other side, so Farouk moves on to the finals, which I'm sure they're gonna be. I don't know if we have any listeners of the Meltzer persuasion, they're gonna be quite upset by that. But fuck you.
Hilarious.
Go to hell. All right, y'all. We got Bobby Lashley versus Vader. I
think Vader.
I'm not going with the black policy on this one. I do believe Prime Vader would hurt Bobby Lashley. Like legitimately hurt that black man.
You know what?
I would love to see the promo for this shit too. Like if it could really happen.
For sure.
You ain't kidding.
Crazy.
I'm well, anybody, who you guys voting for? I don't want to ruin it.
Before I say my answer, what are you going to say?
I don't want to ruin it again. I know who I'm going to go, but yeah, y'all go ahead. Or do you think
I'm voting for Vader.
Okay. I think for the simple fact that I just took all this stuff and said, like, because Taker was more technical at that point in time, I think I have to do the same thing with Bobby Lashley, who is a, actual amateur wrestling champion. And so that kind of takes away a little bit of the meatiness there. Meet King Vader. And we are back to a very defining moment in my childhood.
Yeah, you are.
Ron Simmons is taking on Big Van Vader.
Mm.
And we've had this match, and it ended. Well, we had a couple of these. This would this be the remit? Would this be the tiebreaker? Because like Vader, Ron Simmons beat Vader for the title, for the WCW title,
Right.
and then he lost it to Vader.
Yep.
And then like that's when he went on that heel run in WCW. Because he was saying like niggas wasn't supporting him.
Right.
It was like a really weird term because he was just like everybody was like losing their shit when he won the title, and then like when he lost the title, he was like, y'all don't fuck with me for real. And it was like, wait, what?
I remember that.
So yeah, so I guess this would be the tiebreaker. Let's fucking do it, man. We all got Farouk, APA Farouk, a new and improved, a different
Farouk on Power Slam. Farouk on Power Slam Vader through the ring. I'm going Farouk.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you have a lot of confidence in. Okay.
So who you voting for, Cheyenne?
Who you got, Cheyenne?
You know, black people.
Damon, shut up. Oh, man.
I called a nigga by his real.
APA Farouk and fucking Vader.
Big Van Vader.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. I'm sorry, I'm going Vader.
Oh shit!
All right, we got Vader.
I'll go.
Well, hold on. I don't think Kellen has had a tiebreaker yet, right?
I've not had a tiebreaker, but I don't know if it's going to come down to one.
Eric.
Well,
well, we
don't
know
step to Ron, baby. You better not step to Ron. We going Farouk, dog.
So, Kellen, you have the final tiebreaker. I'm voting Vader just to spice things up for this last match. So, Kellen,
these bases are loaded.
Who is our inaugural champion for the meatiest of men?
Now wait, let's understand. This is the return match. This is the tiebreaker to Ron Simmons versus Vader, or Ron Simmons versus Leon White. All
right.
Let's say that. And in that tiebreaker, we have a tie, and you have the tiebreaker to that tie to break the tie.
No pressure.
Exists.
I'm voting for Farouk.
There it is.
Nigga wins.
Let's fucking go, dog. That's right. Sweaty
shit.
Marks. Everybody, oh, Vader, let's go back. No, shut up. This is a story. All right. We just booked it. All right.
Yeah, we did, man. I got to go with my man, Ron.
Hyphen, you got it right, brother.
There it is. He absolutely did. There it is.
Oh man.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I would have.
I would have thrown you off this show.
I would have shouted, fuck.
Like, I voted for Vader, but like, I really wanted Ron Simmons to win, though.
No, for sure. But that's the thing. Like, we're telling stories here, and that that run of Vader, he was beating the shit out of people. Like,
yep,
it was very scary and dangerous at that point in time, especially
very
if you were talking like that nigga was, and he was, oh boy, that was a big rascal.
He was coming to the ring in that headgear. He take it off and then start smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's fucking, and you know, shit, he was fresh off that.
Who's
right.
big?
What did he play in football? Was he O-line or
Had to be nose tackle. Had to be nose tackle. D-line.
Nose tackle's first thing that popped in my head.
Let's see. Well, we'll spend the last few minutes of the podcast trying to figure out what Leon White's position was. Y'all keep it moving. I'm gonna just do it.
Be over here Googling stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I do. Like Vader was my favorite once he got into the tournament, but Farouk got a lot of momentum going, but then just APA Farouk was pretty much peak Farouk. I mean, Ron Simmons obviously won the WCW title, and then Farouk in the Nation was cool. But if you're talking about me, yeah, accolades Farouk all day.
And that's when they were doing, like I said, I always talk about the door gimmick being hilarious. So they weren't just, going out there and beating the snot out of people. They were actually having like really entertaining backstage stuff.
Yep.
They had a chemistry that was crazy. Like, if you'd have told me that that's who they were like putting together. Oh, he played he was a center. Big Van Vader was a center. But yeah, like those things were like some of my favorite. They sitting there drinking. They really figured out a way to like make story without being in the ring. And that's super important when you're trying to like get TV time, when you're trying to get over. Like if you can have backstage segments that are really, really entertaining, you can like help the show for real. So yeah, those were dope. Them niggas, they had LL Cool J sitting between them around the time of like Phenomenon or something where he was D's as shit. Yep. And they looked tiny sitting next to them niggas because it was just like those were mountains, bro. Like those dudes were enormous. So shout out to Farouk, man. I couldn't be happier.
There it is.
Couldn't be happier. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was swinging them fists and kicking them feet. And he's come this far, man. So shout out to Farouk, man.
Winner of the Meat Tournament, man.
Winner of the inaugural Big Meaty Mania. We did it, bro. The meat goes on.
And the meat goes on.
And the meat goes on.
Nobody needs to say it. All right, we're going to get a copyright. Copyright going to be coming after our ass. Dame, where can the folks find you?
Hey, man, I'm on Shop Talk Podcast. We just dropped episode number 389. I also got my own solo podcast, Dame After Dark. And
that shit is for adults. That shit is for adults.
Yeah, Dame After Dark for grown people. Because we be talking about sex. But I'm on all the socials. And Dame _313, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. I am still banned from Twitter, so you can find me on Threads.
You still banned from what?
I'm banned from Twitter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, yeah, I'm about to send you the link on Twitter. You're like, nah, I ain't on there at all. Like, how does nigga keep
finally got your
ass. Damn. You're not fans of Dame After Dark, apparently.
Hey, Motor City Oprah, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, both at feel free to follow me. Please let me know that you're a new follower from this podcast, because the last few days my shit has been in shambles. I've gotten 3K new followers in the last 3 days. So
that is never good.
Yeah. But I'm both Instagram and Twitter. I speak back.